Hello, my name is Sasha and I'm going to show you the tool that Ericsson partners have access to. It's called the Ericsson Partner Portal, and that is where we have all materials available to partners, and that is basically our center of sharing our IP. Okay, let's start. So here is how it looks. As you can see, it has information about the Ericsson family, about who is Ericsson and who makes Ericsson such in various countries of the world, Vancouver office, and the link to international partners where you can learn more about what we are all about and who is Ericsson. Administration talks about various aspects of the work, such as how to schedule a class, how to submit attendance lists, what are certificates and gold seal policy, and how that aspects of the work works. Invoicing policy, funding for conferences, and translation, such as when partners want some expenses covered for translation, what are the policies and what are the guidelines for Ericsson to cover such costs. System of collecting feedback and testimonials from partners. We also have a tool set up for partners to do that. This section talks about the Ericsson Hub, a learning management system that international students have access to, and that is where it is used for online for accessing the materials online. Learner contract templates talk about all policies that students have to follow. Interterritory sales is all about the processes that partners have to follow in order to enroll somebody in an online class hosted by Ericsson Vancouver, or enroll a client into a class hosted by another partner, or what is the policy for getting a student enrolled in their class, such as what are the payment terms and how does it all work. SAP sections talk about the separate talks about our contract with SAP and the terms under which international students take programs with our partners. The next important section is academic resources, and that is where Ericsson hosts all class materials, brochures, and all sorts of materials related to our courses. Let's say the art and science of coaching. Partners would see the class materials, completion requirements, brochures, potential hard costs. So basically everything you need to know and to host the art and science of coaching. All processes are described here in one place. And the same is true for all other programs that Ericsson offers, including the full list of Ericsson programs and how many points they have and how many ICF hours it gives its participants. Then we move to the section of general marketing resources, and that is where we host our brand standard manual, our logos in vector formats, fonts, marketing best practices, which is a separate section which helps partners who've never to learn the best practices of marketing, and it is all broken down into various sections. For example, the section of a website talking about why the website is important, best guidelines of blogging and vlogging, podcasting, what times and what formats will suit your audience, and how to engage in various channels. Educational based marketing is a specific section that talks about how to market educational products. Keywords in SEO gives you general guidelines of how to use digital search engine optimization, and links again talks about the links on your website. Traffic generation is an important tool talking about SEO and how to set up your local campaigns. Social media section is broken down into each channel, and it provides you with best practices regarding all channels. It lets you select the ones that work best for you. So that was designed for partners who didn't have experience in marketing, so that they are more equipped with tools and understanding of how marketing works, so that they can select the team members based on so that they can educate themselves around what that is and how to use that. Ericsson branded resources provide links to all sorts of materials that we in the head office develop, and then we just give it to partners. You can find anything here, and media kits, all sorts of stands for conferences, brochures, templates, and many, many, many more, including video scripts and basically everything that you can think of. All brand of Ericsson is in that section. Pictures is just a stock pictures that we share with partners. Ericsson website's theme is something we provide to partners so that they can easily upload the section, the theme to the WordPress site and just have their website ready in the minute of an hour. Ericsson Campaigns provides links and materials that we use for promoting. Facebook is a link to the partner and facilitator support community. Okay, here is how it looks. And we have all our facilitators and partners in here asking each other for help, inspiring each other, sharing best practices, and some important documents, sharing webinars, and just generally inspiring each other and communicating. We use Facebook simply because it's easy, the easiest solution at this point. It's just a way to share the news of the Ericsson community. Ericsson Videos will host footage and template videos. Ericsson YouTube channel is simply a link to our main Facebook YouTube channel. Articles and Sources is similar to a library where we host all books related to coaching and mindfulness and everything we teach. So that is another source of inspiration for partners. Getting back. A facilitator and assistant room talks about the general rules around scheduling a facilitator, feeding them, transporting them, all the finances related to that, cancellation policies, faculty bios, and everything you need to know to become a facilitator or an Ericsson assistant, trainer assistant. Just a general space for holding all guidelines. B2B section talks about testimonials, case studies, draft proposal, draft presentations that we use to promote and get our B2B clients, including the ones we serve globally. Alumni support community provides more information about what we use to support our graduates to become more equipped and promoted as coaches. One of the things we are proud of is the Ericsson Coach Directory, is where we have all our graduates all over the years combined all in one place, and so that any potential client can get into the directory and find, filter the coach they want to see. Also, there is a LinkedIn page for alumni and Facebook group for alumni support. The World Game hosts all materials that we used for promoting the World Game initiative throughout the globe. Announcements and newsletters, it's pretty self-explanatory, and if tour through the partner portal is useful if the partner wants to navigate to the place. It's just a support document. So that is a quick tour of the partner portal, and I'm hoping it was pretty self-explanatory, but you're very welcome to ask any questions. We will be more than happy to respond, and thank you so much for watching. Talk soon.